Okay, so this might be the final part. For this one I turned on taps and touches, so even when I'm pointing at menus, you should be able to see where I'm touching. So first, let's quickly go over the quest tab. Here you can kind of see like all the story quests. We have Arc 1, the girl. And obviously I've completed all of these on the hardest difficulties. Same with Sun and Moon. And then the people and the world, which is where we're currently at. We're currently in the final Reincarnation. Very fitting title. And it's where you can replay all of these as well. Then there's subquests. Subquest is basically where all the, the daily stuff, the events, and some other game modes are hidden. I'll go over them one by one maybe. So this is one of the daily quests. And there's more daily quests right here. These all like gift materials and such, but to be fair, I never really did many of them because you just get a lot of materials generally. Same with guerrilla quests, like you get so many enhancement materials throughout the game and at the start of the game that it's like you never really have to do this. I just did them because they give me gems, but... And here you can see the 3 final events that are active. Ritual of Reverie, Eternal Steps, which end in one day, so maybe they end before the closure already, I actually don't know. By the way, I'm recording all of this on the 28th of April, which is NieR Day, the final NieR Day that we'll ever have. And then there's the Cage of Rebirth, which is like a permanent event. And as you can see, I've also completed all of these on X Hard. The Cage of Rebirth is kind of like the final quest in the game. I haven't actually read it yet, so I'll probably read it very, very soon. There's also fate boards. Fate boards, I kind of heard that these fate boards are like the most hard endgame content, and I never really tried them out because of that, because just setting up parties and this stuff in this game takes ages. Abyss Tower is another game mode I never really touched. You just progress to a tower quest by quest, and I think at some point you get like medals and stuff, but yeah, I never really touched these. There's a lot in this game that I only like started doing for the first time after they announced the termination of the servers, because a lot of this stuff isn't really necessary to do. I really went over daily quests and guerrilla quests. There's dungeons. These dungeons are where you would basically farm for these memoirs outside of events. Once again, I never really did these. I have completed all of them now, mainly for the gems, but yeah. And then there's character quests. These will just like you have to use a specific character to play through them, and they just unlock some more of them. Their stories, like for example, for 10H, you can see I did all of them. I didn't like do a lot of the character quests just because there's so much in this game I still have to read, and character quests are kind of like not high on my priority list. I will read some of them at some point, but I don't think I will get to all of them before the termination of the game, which is kind of sad, but... Then there's X character quests. These give like more stories about characters. Now, actually, this is the main game mode I've been focusing on since they announced the termination of the game, since I just really, really wanted to unlock some of these costumes, because there's like some of the coolest costumes. Like for example, Gale here, she usually wears black, but it's like one of her only white outfits, and looks amazing as well. Same with like Theo, like we can usually see her in white. We usually see her in white, but right now she's dressed in black, and like the opposite for Lavania. It actually goes for a lot of these characters, like a lot of characters that often wear black wear white, like Saryu here. Or here, Mari, she usually wears white. Yuri, she usually wears a black. And Saraf also usually wears black. And here are the 3 cool ones. Hina, Yuzuki, and 10H. And yeah, this is the game mode I've mainly been focusing on completing. Because I can kind of quickly scroll through here and show you which ones I did. Basically, if they have all their quests unlocked, that means I did them. And I'm actually reading through all of these right now. Just because they're so cool. They give like a lot of like interesting stories about the characters. And similar to this game mode, there's Recollection of Dusk. Now, I'll be honest, I barely touched this game mode. The characters in this game mode are usually the ones that I don't care too much for, with some exceptions, and playing through these is just so hard, man. Like, you have to form so many different parties with specific characters and specific weapons and their skills you have to know, and etc, etc, etc. And yeah, I just couldn't get through them. Even completing this easy one was pain in the ass, and yeah. I tried with Fuel, but yeah, I'll probably never touch this again. This, again, another endgame mode. Then there's subjugation battles. I did actually try to complete some of these, mainly because I had to for some unlocking some hidden files. But yeah, you basically go up against this dark god, and you need to build a party for that, and you can kind of see the party I built here. This took me ages, by the way. I think this took like 3 or 4 hours to build this party. Because you have to also do like 3 different waves. Here you can see like their secondary weapons, their main weapons, their memoirs, their debris. It's mainly like the first party that does most of the work in the subjugation battles, but yeah. And you can also receive like a daily reward for them. Not that it really matters anymore. I didn't touch all of them, but yeah. I got to SS... I think this is my highest score, is SS8. Now, I got to SS8 with the party I built for the Fiery Cursed God, so that's kind of impressive, I feel like. My battery is almost out, so I will go a bit more quickly, but yeah, those were subjugation battles. We basically fight against Cursed Gods, which is kind of cool. The arena, planned end time is pending. The arena is already shut down because the final season of the arena has ended. You can also do some exploration. These are basically just mini games. Like shooting is, I think, like a what's it called, like a Space Invaders kind of game. While Flying Mama is like a Flappy Bird. They were fun. Using the map, this is actually like the map feature that I kind of showed already. This is where you just walk around, find stuff, and whenever you complete a map, you can go back to it and find some other stuff like blackbirds, which are really hard to find, by the way. They're like minor black dots on a large screen. And you can see like here the unlock conditions for everything. I did a lot of them, I just never went to like track them down because it's a lot of work and I just don't have that kind of time anymore. You can see like, yeah, these blue parts here, those are hidden files, all in a row. Those white circles are hidden items and then those black circles are crows. And you can also always go back to Mama's room. Which Mama's room is like the place in the map, which is kind of just like the, you know, the most default room. Like there's no quests going on there, there's no dialogue that will trigger. It's just Mama walking around. You kind of feel like the events right here. By the way, this tree at the top, I never figured this out, but apparently when you're at endgame, or like you have beaten the most recent story chapter, this like drops items every 8 hours. I don't know if it's like a thing throughout the entire lifespan of NieR, or if they only added this at the end, but yeah, I thought it was really cool. I mean, I only beat the game like a couple of weeks ago, so if this was here longer, I have no clue, but yeah, it's really cool. Though most of the items that drop are pretty useless, so I never got much use out of it, but Then maybe finally we can go through... which one should we go through? I guess we'll do the library in the final video, and we'll go right now through the summon screen quickly. Here you can see like the final banners. So these are like... Here you can get most of the characters in the game on these 3 banners. And I rolled a lot on these. This is the final character that they released in the game. This is Abstract Savior 10H. And this is like the final, I guess, event characters they released, which is the Festive Ruler, Witch, and Assassin. These are like permanent banners that I never really touched. I wish I could maybe show the summoning animation, but oh well, it is what it is. You can also like summon with chapter tickets, but I never really did this because the items you get are complete fucking trash. And then maybe I can briefly show the menu as well. You can look at my profile. End of data, named after the final NieR concert. I ended up at level 120, and obviously my profile is called Flynn. You can see my main party at the top, and then some of my stats, I guess. My highest rank in the arena was 2,576. Yeah, I've done a decent amount of stuff. Picture books watched. My player ID as well. I don't know what those like stats on the right are based on, but apparently I'm very, very wise. Yeah, I don't know what. Wisdom, will, and then zeal is my 3rd one, and vice my 4th. Okay. I don't know what those mean, but... And I don't know why my wisdom is the highest, but... As my profile, I have celebratory Hina, just because I think she's like... very aesthetic. And I like her. What else is here to look at? You can download the data right here. You can watch the credits, you can go to the title screen, you can transfer the data. The transfer data is, by the way, completely broken. It says that Facebook is registered, but you can't sign in with Facebook, so yeah, that's completely broken. And Square Enix, which I just never could get it to work. Now, I guess I'll keep the library and some like demonstrations of stuff for the final video. I guess maybe we can look at my friends list. Here you can see all the people I befriended. There's not really like a lot of player interaction in this game. The only thing you can do is basically send and receive like 10 stamina, and that's it. But here you can kind of see all the players. I don't know any of these, by the way. These are just all the friend requests I received throughout the game, except Jay. This is Bagel. Shout out to Bagel. I sent you a support. The pass. We can look at the pass, I guess. Yeah, this used to be like a battle pass kind of system, but obviously the last one already ended. Well, it has ended right now. But I've already maxed it, so it doesn't matter. And there will never be a second one again. They ended the premium monthly pass at the same time they announced the closure. In terms of missions, you can see here the mission tab. There's daily missions, there's challenges for reaching certain levels. I guess maybe you can kind of scroll through here. See, it shows like some stats. And you can see like some of the stuff I didn't get, like some of these badges. Here, achieve a score rank of SS+1. Cool. But yeah, there's so much stuff to do in this game. A lot of this is like endgame content. Exalting characters. Reaching level milestones. Okay, these are the cleared ones, so I guess these aren't all that useful. Special ones, these give you like mama points, which give a lot of cool stuff. Apparently I'm still missing one. Oh yeah. I thought I will complete these two, but yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. Log in for a total amount of days. Can I see my total amount of days here? No, I can't. I think I'm close to a year. Here you can get some collections. I never got these two, weirdly enough. And packs, I don't really know what packs are. Shop, there's a premium shop, which this shows you like the premium packs you can buy. The item shop, you can just buy some daily items. Usually the only ones of worth are these ones, the small stamina recoveries. But this is not like the main shop. This is where you could buy like a lot of the final remnants, which you can see. There's a couple ones I didn't get, but I got a bunch. There's the shop metal exchanges. I forgot where you could get these ones. These are for the events, so Ritual of Reverie, Eternal Steps, and then here, the Cage of Rebirth. This is the Mama's character exchange. And for the final leader, we actually got one more Mama's token. And I assume I will pick that in the last video. Because I have a lot of these characters already, but... Here you can exchange like characters using event points. Just, catch up on some stuff you missed throughout the years. But I pretty much got everything. Like, I got all the... I had most of these already, but I did buy every single copy again. I got all of these that I didn't have already. And these are just some more items if you need them, but I don't really need them. These are just like event exclusive characters, event exclusive weapons, event exclusive memoirs, etc, etc. But all of these are kind of like none of the crossover events are here. Then these are kind of like, this is like a limited time campaign for like getting these characters. I got all of them. And this is where you get pity actually on the banners, and you can exchange them for characters on the banners. Which I got a lot of these, as you can see here at the bottom. These are the ones I ended up exchanging, since I didn't have them from the gacha. Same pity, but then for the 10H banner, the abstract 10H. This is for the festive banner. Well, this is for the premium festive banner. This is for the normal festive banner, and same for the healer support one. And then you have the medals, the rare medals, and arena coins. These are mostly for like arena stuff and such. Subjugation points you get from subjugations. Bookmarks. These are basically all the pity you have transfers over to bookmarks that you didn't use. And there's basically a shop. Awakening Stone exchanges. Again, this was like a campaign at some point. Awakening Stone fragment exchange. I don't think I've ever had an Awakening Stone fragment. I don't even know what this does. Then this is for the final game mode I talked about. This is those dark coins that you get from that. Mysterious Crystal exchange. I don't even know what this is either. And here you can just like exchange some of your gold into bags so that you have less of it. It's kind of cool. And then we can go to the gift box, which is empty. Oh yeah, the gift roulette. Man, I love the gift roulette. It was just like a wheel you could turn, and you could have the chance of getting like 3,000 gems, which was pretty cool, but as you can see, it doesn't exist anymore. And I doubt it will ever come back. And here we can see like the final notices in the game. A lot of sad stuff. The end of service announcement being one of them. We regret to inform you that NieR Reincarnation will be ending service with the conclusion of the people in the world. Yeah, this was very sad. What's to come? And then this is I guess the final notification we ever got. It's kind of funny because they didn't even. This is like what we usually get on NieR Day, but we also got an extra character coin for this NieR Day, and which they didn't bother writing here even. And yeah, as you know, the next NieR Day campaigns may differ from the current ones. Yeah, the next new one will be completely empty. Okay, this video has gone on long enough. I'll end it here. The last one will go over the library, I guess. and then we'll also like maybe enhance a character, show how that process goes, pick our final character in the shop, and maybe do some summons, or if one summon maybe, just to show how that goes. Okay, once again, thank you for listening.